Here we go for the 60 kilogram men's final between NICO Morrison from Pembroke Amateur Boxing Club and Billy Edwards from Dyffryn Amateur Boxing Club. Straight away here I think we can see a contrast in styles where Edwards seems to be on the back foot, and as you mentioned in between the fights there, Chris, he seems he's got the look of a boxer as opposed to a fighter or a slugger.
Yeah, it looks like he wants to be a bit of a mover to me and a bit of maybe a counter puncher. He's looking for the lead there now, look, as you can see. He's looking to draw some punch out and counter him. Nico just needs to be careful not to overreach and be too eager to come in and fall onto one.
NICO Morrison, 23 years old, started boxing at the age of 7 and has already got 90 fights under his belt, which is an amazing record for someone so young. Edwards just 18, his first year as a senior. He's got 50 fights on his record. A cagey opening round with both boxers. That's a good right hand by Edwards. Both boxers having a look at it before they commit themselves.
Nice shots there then.
Edwards moving around the outside of the ring with NICO Morrison trying to hunt him down. A couple of good shots landed there by both boxers. Oh, great shot by Edwards.
Yeah, Billy's just playing the waiting game here. He's just looking for draw leads constantly and just looking to get that quick counter straight off. Looking right, nice and neat, to be honest with you, nice and fair. Looking to pick his shots every time. Right there, mine.
Yeah, Billy Edwards so far in this fight to show some really good boxing skills. Showed some real patience, Edwards, just waiting for his moments. He landed another good right hand there. Nico had a bit of success with the right hand. Good 1-2 by Edwards. Edwards just content to move around the ring, looking to land his sharp counter shots. You see it again there.
Edwards needs to be a bit careful, mind you. I know he's looking for the counter punch, but he's actually, when his back is getting near the ropes, he's leaning back and exposing his chin up there. He just nearly got caught there at the end of the round there then.
A good cagey first round by Billy Edwards there. I think he using his boxing skills, looking to counter. What sort of advice would you be giving NICO Morrison in the corner now, Chris?
Maybe the advice I'd be giving Nico is just be careful with the overreaching. Make sure you get your range first. Instead of just jumping in and lunging in, and that's when you're going to fall onto the counter shot. Obviously, I might be looking to perhaps trap Billy towards the ropes and pick my time when they come behind a couple of punches, 2 or 3 shots, get him back on the ropes, and go to the body and look to create some angles on him on the inside as well. Rough him up, see if he likes it on the inside.
Yeah, so far in that first round, I mean, Edwards showed some really good boxing skills. He's actually won 5 Welsh titles in the last 5 years at a sort of schoolboy and youth level. So he's got some history of very good boxing skills, which you saw on display there. Here we go for round 2.
I definitely think Nico needs to up the tempo, try to make it a bit of a quicker fight, see what Edwards' stamina is like. Otherwise, it's all his pace at the moment. You know, he's controlling the pace of the fight. This is what you want your fighter to do. But he should be backing up there, maybe a 1-1-2, double jab right hand, back him up on the ropes and then drop down to go to the body.
Both these boxers work in the building trade. Billy Edwards works for his father on a building site, and I believe NICO Morrison's also works in the building trade. Again, another cagey round with both boxers just simply waiting for the... Oh, great shot! Best shot of the fight for NICO Morrison, a straight right hand.
That's just like I was saying, that Edwards obviously leans back to look for the counter. He's pulling back, but he's pulling back. There he goes again. He's pulling back, but leaving his hands down by his chest. Well, you come with more than one shot, and you're gonna catch him.
So NICO Morrison, he landed the good right hand there. He's going to probably try and repeat that again in this round. And just to leave that straight right hand go down the middle.
Yeah, NICO just needs to keep punching in bunches, 2s and 3s, 3s and 4s. He might miss with the first round, but the second, third, and fourth, they're going to count like. He should definitely be looking to work on the inside when he gets close.
This is Billy Edwards' first year as a senior. He's only 18 years old, remember, so he's probably not used to fighting guys as strong as this. NICO Morrison been boxing since the age of 7 years old.
You just got to be careful. Edwards needs to just be careful that when you're looking for that counter shot constantly all the time, that you just got to watch you don't get outworked,
This is a much better round for Morrison here in round 2. Do you think he's done enough to win this round, Chris?
Yeah, I think he has, to be honest. So he's forcing the fight. He's the one who's going forward, looking to engage. Like I said, Billy is just looking to just for that counter punch constantly all the time. Good shot there by NICO there with the left hook. But yeah, I think Nicky would have just edged a second round for me.
Again, Morrison looking for the straight right hand. As round 2 draws to the end.
Well, that was a perfect example there from NICO. When you punch in 2s and 3s, he's done a basic double jab right hand, and he had nearly caught him the right hand at the end. I definitely give that round to NICO.
Yeah, a lot closer round, so I think it's fair to say it'll be 1 round each at this stage, so it's all to fight for in round 3. What sort of advice would you think Billy Edwards' corner's giving to him right now, Chris? He had a good first round, he possibly lost the second round. What sort of advice would we be giving him in the corner right now?
I'd still want him to be moving around boxing. I think that's his game. I think that's what he's good at doing. I would just want more punches out of him, more volume. Like I said, I think he's looking too much for that counter shot, and he's waiting. And by the time he's waiting, NICO has put 2 or 3 onto him as he was doing in that round, put in 2 or 3 punches onto him, scoring, and Billy hasn't really picked up nothing then. So I would just be saying to him, go out, keep your boxing going, but give me more quantity of punches, I would definitely like to see a little bit of a mix-up too, chuck the odd jab to the stomach and then switch it back at the top, a bit of variation.
So here we go, round 3 of this men's 60 kilogram final for the Welsh Championships 2015. This is the most aggressive we've seen Billy Edwards so far in this fight. Lands a sharp 1-2. Definitely more of a spring in his step here in round 3 for Billy Edwards. Both boxers just looking for openings. Neither one wants to overcommit.
If I was Nick, I was just going to call that shot then. If I was going to say if I was Nicky, I would be looking for a 1-3-2, which would be a jab left hook, straight right. Because as you can see, Billy's keeping his hands, both hands, really low. So I would be looking to draw some feints out and just set him up to hit him somewhere else, obviously.
And throughout this fight as well, Edwards, his left hand has been quite low and he's been caught a few times. That was a good right hand by Edwards there, partially caught NICO on the left hand side of the head. It's another tight round. It's going to be very difficult for the judges to split this because, I mean, even though we scored the first round for the first round for Edwards and the second round for Morrison, it still could be either way, really, Chris. It's still a very close fight. Yeah,
I think if any one of these now decide to put a big finish on it and it could actually steal us, I've actually got NICO just slightly going in front now. Again, going back to that, he's the one who's trying to engage, trying to force the fight. but I think any one of these have a good finisher could steal it.
The referee just giving Morrison a bit of a ticking off there. You just get the impression that neither boxer wants to fully commit, because if they do, they're just going to be caught by a counter punch.
Yeah, this is where NICO should be backing up. You know, get him at the ropes, go to the body, work him over, score some shots, get out there.
Do you feel, Chris, that perhaps Billy Edwards, you know, he's still only young, still 18 years old, that his lack of experience at this level is costing him this fight?
It could be. Truthfully, I just think more of the shots he's been really getting caught with cleanly is when he's leading back from the shot with his hands down, you know. I think that's what he needs to be working on when he goes to the gym. Instead of leading back, being on your heel, dead in the water, you know, just move out of range, move backwards, get out of range, create a new angle. But definitely keep your hands up. You got caught there again, look, reaching in with his hands down. I think that actually has cost him the fight.
So there we are, that's the 3 rounds up, and the judges got the difficult task of splitting these two boxers, because that was a very close fight. I think you could probably make an argument for either of the 3 rounds going to either boxer, so we'll hand this one over to the judges for the official decision.
Yeah, I think it just comes down to which style you fancy, to be honest with you. But just for me, I think that NICO just edged it.
NICO Morrison gets the unanimous decision from the judges, and I think from what Chris was saying, he deserved the result. He was the one throwing the most shots, the harder shots, and at times Edwards just seemed to go to sleep a little bit during the fight.